What's up, everybody? It's the Broccoli and Breakdowns podcast. I'm Tanner, and we are back again with episode number 15. We've got 4 musicians who've been around the scene for a little while now with the boys from TakeHeart. Easy, Chris, Mike, and Tooch all sharing a little buffoonery throughout this one, along with some great stories like Mike's famous golden showers and Easy getting severely sunburned while chilling in a pond for a few hours. Give them a follow on social media and be sure to check out their clothing store of merch. As always, you can listen to all episodes of the Broccoli and Breakdowns podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, Spotify, Stitcher, YouTube, and all other major streaming services. It means a lot to have you guys tuning in every single week, so thank you all so much. And be sure to come give me a hug the next time you see me. You are currently listening to TakeHeart's song, Access of Liberty. That's a good point to come in. Good point to come in. Alright, it's on. But yeah, now.
Your show, buddy.
Benson. Just pick up the conversation.
You see if there's a tobacco in that? A can of tobacco in there.
Any backy in there?
No,
You play drums well, Jerry?
What's that?
Get some drumming in while we're...
Yeah, just gonna start hitting shit.
I was going to.
I'll fuck everything up. What do you guys want to say something? What? Huh? What's going on?
Fucking suck.
That crushed his hand, dude. Okay, if it's not in there, it's fine.
No, dude, there's not a goddamn thing in there, dude. I almost got my thumb right in. What's that box? That box stuff.
Wintergreen, or what do you got?
Wintergreen.
Yeah, I'll take a pound.
Beartooth fan?
Can you hear me?
Beartooth?
I love Beartooth.
Yes.
I love
Yeah,
Beartooth. I love it.
Diana?
Yeah, it's just rock and roll, man. Anybody that hates on it, it's just a rock and roll record, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For who?
Beartooth.
Beartooth?
It's just rock and roll.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't expect you to like it. You don't like anybody, though.
It's true.
Negative Nancy.
No, I just like
No.
good music.
I hate as many bands as I love, and if I love you, I love you forever. And
You
if I hate
like
you, I hate
Kiss.
you
Shut
forever.
up.
The Kiss is the greatest band of all
That-
fucking time.
He just likes
So
them.
anyway.
He loves them forever. He stuck to his word.
touch
He
that.
did.
I respect that.
Yeah, but
What?
it's still wrong.
That you stuck to your word.
I love Kiss.
But you'll love them forever.
Yeah, dude, if it wasn't for the Kiss, there's no way I'd ever play music.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, Kiss.
I would not know any of you guys if it wasn't for Kiss.
Ooh. Fuck
Chris
yes.
running as a time machine. Paul Stanley out of
You rolling?
Everything's good to go.
Alright, is it rolling?
I
Rolling.
hope it's recorded.
Okay.
I hope we got all that. I mean, especially the hand getting smashed. That's the best part.
It is on there, yes.
And you banging on the drums?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, good.
All
good,
of that's
good,
it.
good.
Yes.
Alright, go ahead and introduce yourself, guys. Words.
Let's start with
Start.
Hi, I'm Chris. What?
What's your name?
Oh, I do vocals.
What's your name?
I'm Chris Roy.
There we go. Chris Roy. Hi, I'm Chris Roy.
No,
and I like to
you're
party.
Easy. You're easy. I'm Chris Roy.
My name is Chris Roy, and I also like to party.
No.
I mean, I like to party too.
I'm Chris Roy, and
I
I
know
like
for
to
a fact
party.
Chris Roy's the only one that's bad at parties.
I'm definitely Chris Roy, and I also like to party.
That's true.
No. No one else is Chris Roy. I am Chris Roy, and I like to party.
I am Easy, and my name says I like to party more than
No.
Chris Roy.
No.
My name is Mike. I too like to party.
I'm Tooch Bag. I don't party.
That's the truth. You don't.
Tooch has a gluten allergy. It's
I'm
not his
old.
fault.
I'm old and can't party anymore.
Oh, you can drink vodka, can't you?
Some vodkas,
Yeah.
yeah. Some
he's got a
vodkas,
point.
and they're not bad. There's actually one that's really good that I like, and it's not that expensive. It's pretty cheap.
Dude, plug
Is it Hawkeye?
It's not Hawkeye.
Burnett's.
What?
5 o'clock, that's top shelf stuff.
I don't even know if I ever heard of that one.
You've never been to high school, though.
I don't remember high school because I know you graduated last year, but
Yeah, true story.
I get it because he's young.
Yeah, he's not.
you got that right. Good. I'm glad.
All right,
But
so
just to say, I am Chris Roy and I like to party.
Still?
still.
He doesn't like to party.
I heard you.
I didn't say anything. Okay.
All right. Did you guys say what instruments you play?
Oh no,
I play bass. My name's Mike.
Mike plays bass.
I
And
play bass.
you do. We all play all the instruments, but in the band.
Oh,
In TakeHeart, I play guitar. I'm easy.
I'm Mike and I play bass. Why you guys kind of keep making me say that? I feel dirty every time I say I play bass.
I'm Tooch and I play the cymbal
And the other cymbal.
and the triangle.
And the china.
That one too, yes.
And a kick.
And a snare.
Yep.
What about toms?
And a tommy.
Okay.
Drums. That's the
There
word
you
drums.
go.
That's what I was looking for.
There
Drums.
you go. Percussion.
Well,
Fancy.
yeah, we'll go.
Fancy.
Yeah, we'll be fancy.
We're fancy up in
I like to drink
We
my
have a
tea with my
fan.
pinky out.
That's proper.
It's like this.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a visual showing, but I'm doing it for whoever can't see. I hold my pinky out.
No, fucking start.
There's a mic right there.
I know. You want to see?
Anyways,
Anyway,
what's the name of the podcast?
Cramp. Cramp.
Fucking broccoli and breakdowns, bro. Get with that shit.
Foot cramp. Foot
I
cramp.
fucking love broccoli and I love breakdowns.
Foot cramp.
high
But
fives.
only broccoli with cheese.
You lost me, bro. You lost me.
Broccoli
I still like
smells
raw
like you're
broccoli.
cooking farts. Is all it does. It's terrible.
Broccoli's
good.
amazing.
Broccoli's good and good for you.
Agree to disagree.
Obviously, you don't know.
I believe it's good
wrong on
for you.
this one.
I think it's totally good for you.
Where does the name of the podcast come from?
Me?
Congratulations.
Well, I mean, like, where did the broccoli part come from?
So I'm super into nutrition,
Okay.
and I was like,
And broccoli.
Broccoli is my favorite vegetable.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I
It's
just
my
like
favorite,
broccoli.
too.
And I was like, B and B. I was like,
don't
broccoli
really
and
like
breakdown.
Yeah.
Duh.
Do you like cooked broccoli or uncooked broccoli?
I'll eat both.
Yeah,
but
me too. I'm in
Saute,
you mix them together?
Saute that.
Oh, with a little garlic.
That's good
Yeah.
stuff right
No,
there.
literally what I do is I just take like a skillet full of vegetables,
Yeah.
Yeah.
throw it in there,
Yeah.
a little bit of olive oil,
Uh-huh.
maybe a little bit of
I'm
salt.
getting hungry.
Maybe.
some
Me and
butter.
my buddy,
Hard.
John, who's been on this show, fuck you if you're listening. We take aluminum foil and put a bunch of broccoli and cauliflower and carrots and all kinds of shit in aluminum foil, olive oil, a little bit of garlic salt, throw that
Olive
shit
oil?
on the grill for about 40 minutes, pull it off. Man,
Yeah.
that's some good
Some
stuff.
asparagus.
What is she in
I don't like
Popeye?
my pee to smell, so
Wasn't
I
she
pee
in
on a lot
Popeye?
of people.
Olive oil?
Olive oil is in Popeye.
He really
Do you
does.
wanna-
He really does.
How many? Who in here has been pissed on by Mike?
All of
Say
us.
what?
yeah.
Oh, Mike is just.
He
I'm wondering
just
how many
does it.
people have gotten golden showers from Mike.
Nobody.
No,
He
no,
talks a lot.
yeah, he talks too much.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, that's mainly.
I think we're trying to stop him now.
He talks a lot of shit and I back it up. And it's like, yeah, he's pissed on all of us.
Yeah,
Dude,
Yeah,
Teacher's the
shit.
best fucking hype man in the world. Me and Teacher anywhere, I can say anything. He's like, yeah, he
Yup.
fucking said that, and I believe it too.
And I will make you believe it by the end of this day. Trust me. You will be getting peed on and you won't even know it. You'll be like, did I just get pissed on by Mike? Yeah, you sure did. I'm not wet at all. No,
I
he
don't
pissed
pee
on
on
you.
people. I don't pee on people anymore. I'm past that. Yeah,
So what you guys been up to lately? Like,
Peeing on people.
Beaten.
yeah, we're past.
partying. I don't know. Playing
I don't know
music.
about that. I don't know.
I work.
Yeah.
Work all the time.
Work.
We've been
That's
partying.
basically-
We've been partying a
Work,
lot.
wait to die. Work, come home, wait to die. Work again. Then you get to practice and book a show. That's about.
Yeah. We've been
Big
playing
setup.
music. We've been having fun with each other.
Yeah, we do that.
That means a lot of things.
Getting some pool time. Get
Me and Easy did have a pool party yesterday.
Get a good tan.
Huh?
No, I don't tan, dude. I
Oh,
burn.
burn.
I'm German, dude.
I'm
I
super
spark
white.
like a fork in a microwave. That's about all that ever happens. Get red and get angry.
Very short.
Or I get leprosy. Stop laughing. For those who don't know us, we are TakeHeart. And my best friend on the planet is our vocalist, Chris Roy.
And I'm a dick.
He is. Yes, he is.
Tell him the story.
Okay, so we're at a music festival that has a large pond, and we've been playing a ton. We had a couple hours off, so I go into the pond, and those who don't know me, I'm a, what's the correct term for
Or a
it?
buoyant motherfucker.
Fat ass or
No, buoyant.
buoyant? Okay. Anyway, I float, and so I go out in the lake and float and take a nap with no sunscreen. So for the next 4 days of the festival, probably.
How long were you in the pond? Like 2 hours?
I was in the pond for 2 hours.
And
yeah.
it was just straight sun and reflecting off that
Yeah.
dome. It was.
And if you get sunburnt, and then when you get past sunburnt, you get leprosy of where your skin turns to leather and it cracks and it oozes. So I'm walking around a festival already not a handsome man, just with my face falling off the whole time. And Roy giggles, right? It's been 10 years and he still thinks it's the best thing.
I mean, I didn't tell him this falling story.
And I fell down a hill.
He didn't fall down. This
Oh, dude.
motherfucker rolled down this hill.
The best easy falling story. We were at a friend of ours house who is a member of that band for his birthday, first and last birthday party we had for him because he got kind of sideways. Easy was walking out of his house and tried to put his phone in his pocket walking down the stairs of his house and missed his pocket, and all of his momentum just carried him
Gravity,
all the way down the
evidently.
stairs.
Or density.
Shifted
Whichever one.
shifted the foundation of the house.
I spilled hard. But you weren't there when I fell down a hill. It wasn't like, oh, he fell. No, they're 30 yards away from me, and they hear when the air gets knocked out of me because my feet went one way, and I caught all of my body on my ribs at the top of a hill. So all they hear is a, and they turn, and I'm going side over side, rolling all the way down to the lake.
Then he hits the bottom of this little ditch and it goes up it and then falls back down and just lays there for like 5 minutes.
I had to walk it off, but I needed a moment.
Anywho, that's a good way to start the podcast. You guys just said you got a show June 23rd
Yeah, Clayton Beverage.
with
Proper Sleep, who practices next door to us. Shout out to those guys. And Heirloom, which we've known those guys for a long time.
okay.
Nolan and Kevin and Austin and Nick's band. Yeah, those guys are awesome. They played at the Fillmore last night. Shouts to them. That's fucking awesome.
shoot.
Yeah, went to Charlotte, played a big room in front of a bunch of people. It's awesome.
I haven't I don't know any of them, but I've seen one of their songs.
Yeah,
Like all
I think
over
they
Facebook.
released 2, After All and Trauma. Go
Okay.
check them out. They're fucking awesome. Great guys. Me and Nolan were homeless together for a while. Great dude.
But you had each other.
Yeah, we had each other.
That's all right.
Yeah. Shut up, Matt.
But okay, June 23rd, got that show. Anything else?
July 8th
July 8th.
at Amir.
Emerge.
Emerge.
Yeah.
I can't read
Amir.
words.
We're not playing with a mirror.
Hey, it's been there. Whatever. Anyways,
We're playing in a mirror.
it's what? Distinguisher, Ghost Key, us, and
Heirloom.
Heirloom.
Again.
Yeah.
Once again, they just follow us everywhere.
Have you guys been to Emerge?
Yeah.
I like that venue.
I've never been there.
It's weird. Well, I mean, it's not weird, but they just have like a stage right in the middle, then you can stand all the way around.
It's
it.
like Deep South, but
Yeah.
sideways. Instead
So
of being
can I
long,
set up
it's wide.
backwards?
Yeah.
And there's no fucking parking lot.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
nothing. You got to park in a parking deck and walk.
or
Oh, right.
Or just
Yeah.
find
do what
parking
we
on the
do.
street.
you
Like,
park 5 or 6 blocks away out of the church parking lot.
Churches are great for that.
But I really like their sound guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we got coming up, I guess.
Because so last show, was it your first show back?
Yeah, that was our first show
the
coming back.
Maywood.
Yep.
How was that? What'd you guys think?
It was
I know what I thought.
It felt
so.
good.
I enjoyed it.
We had fun. I mean, it was great.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of good energy and good people. I mean, I don't think I ran into anybody that was just a dick, so that was kind of cool.
You didn't run into the right people then.
Yeah. No, honestly, because I booked it and we were good. Blessed enough to have. Shut up. We were blessed enough to have friends jump on who've known us forever. Who's like, yeah, we want to be a part, you know. So Valley's come and did their thing, and so did Unicron, and Discerner opened up and crushed it, you know. So when it was time to play, I was like, well, I guess we got to do it. We
guess
brought all
gotta
our stuff, but it would have been a great night if we didn't play. But just the response was a little surreal. It was awesome, you know, a ton of positive stuff. You know, it was a lot of love. It was a good thing. I liked it. Made my night.
Yeah.
Kept me happy for a few days.
That
was
was
the first show I've played in a long time where my entire band was not hammered. So that was actually kind of cool.
That was Tucci and I's first show with the band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you guys come to join TakeHeart?
I met Easy at a brothel probably about, 3-4 years ago?
Yeah, he was working.
Yeah, he's
You
working
gotta
the
make
door.
that dollar.
Make that dollar, bro.
No, funny story. I go way back with TakeHeart, long before I even knew the guys who were played with them. They used to practice like a block and a half from where I grew up, and even further back than that with Embracing the Pie. When I was like 13, I got a guitar. I think you're badass. Yeah, I play guitar. I rode my bike across the street. I was like, I'm gonna go talk to these guys. They're practicing, and I'm sitting outside, and this dude in bib overalls, no shoes, no undershirt, big ass fro hawk, big old bull ring in his nose, walks outside, bunch of tattoos.
Who was that?
Well, his name, I found out later, was Easy.
Oh.
But I was just staring at this guy, and I was like, yeah, fuck that, I'm going back home.
You were about to get your ass beat.
Later on, we become great friends, but I remember when Chris Roy was playing bass in his band.
Oh, God. We don't talk
Coffee
about that.
was doing vocals. Matt Starlin was playing drums. And Easy was playing guitar a very, very long time ago. Later on, Easy and I became good friends. And, you know, I like playing heavy music. I normally don't, but they needed a bass player. Easy's filled in for every band I've ever played in, playing bass umpteen times. I love playing music with Easy and Chris Roy. And I didn't really know Tooch.
We never met
when I
before
joined
this.
the band. Yeah, we hadn't.
We had never met.
But yeah, I just wanted to play heavy music again and hang out with my friends and play good music. So
Do hood rat shit.
yeah, you know, I like to party. They like to party, so it was a good fit.
You said you like to party
What?
again.
What were the bands you were in before?
You don't want to know.
Give me like something. Give me something.
Okay, I played in a band in high school called IDK, IDECAY. Shout out to the guys that didn't fuck me over in that band. Jacob, I love you.
He's
and
doing
then
a lot of
after
that. Shout out to everybody in the world.
Yeah,
shout
last
out.
night was his birthday. We were out all night. But after that, I played in a band with Bobby Bryson and John Barrier and Justin Barrier called Americanize. We did that for a little while. After that, I played in a band called Abstract Manor. Dave Carroll, if you're listening, go fuck yourself. Fuck you, fucking cocksucker. Adam and John, I love you. And then after that, yeah, me and John have always been working on music together. I love
He's
him.
gonna
And
get in a
Garrett,
fight.
too. But
Yeah.
yeah, and then after that, I started doing this. I always look for long-term relationships with bands. You know what I mean? This is definitely one of those bands where you can commit and not have to worry about somebody screwing it up. So
You were in the Wonders too, weren't you?
the Oneaters. Yeah.
Yes, the O'Neills. Okay, I'm sorry.
And then we had a side project
Captain
called
Geach?
Captain Geach and the Shrimp Shack Shooters. Yeah, we
Great.
did that for a
They were
while.
great.
Beach band, great,
Yeah,
great
but
stuff.
Tom Hanks, your manager too.
Yeah, Tom.
Do you know
his
Tom?
name wasn't Tom Hanks at the time.
Oh, it wasn't.
But yeah, you know, we did a lot of beach festivals, beach music. Middle-aged women love that shit, especially right after they get divorced, which is awesome. I'm married now. I love you.
Yeah, you better throw that one in.
But yeah, I'm not. I can't do that anymore. So
Yeah, when we were
Gotta-
when we were rebuilding, I was just like, I finally found Tooch, and he can do how he come to it. But yeah, I just told Mike one day, I was like, yeah, man, if I find a bass player, I think we're actually gonna get this thing back on its feet again. You know, I got some songs. He's like, I'll play bass. I was like, no, you don't. You play guitar. That's what you do. He's like, yeah, but I'll do it for this. I'm like, come out and see if you're bored or not. You know, and he come out, he crushes it, and we have a good time. So yeah, it's a good fit.
Did a lot of headbanging. He does that a
I
lot.
love the hip. Yeah,
I'm too.
I'm super old school, man. I was raised by an old soul, so I guess I grew up a lot faster than I should have as far as music goes. But yeah, I like headbanging. I still don't know about most of the stuff these guys do on stage, so I go see these bands.
Oh, I was just seeing if he was done.
Yeah, no,
I'm always done.
just start talking. He stopped. He'll be
Yeah, right, sure. Come on, we know how that
Dude, you
goes.
know me way too long for that.
I guess I met Easy when I first moved to North Carolina. I moved here with a few other people. I was actually playing in a band at the time. And we went out one night to a place called The Brewery. And we were thinking, cool, we're going to a brewery and they have music there. Not what we expected when we walked in. They did not have more than 3 beers. PBR, Budweiser, and Bud Light, I think. That was it. But we walked in and it was a pretty big crowd in there. and Embracing Goodbye started playing, and we were blown away because where I lived before this, there was no music like that. So pretty excited. And then they got done, and Easy and his brother were walking by, and I just kind of reached out. I was like, yo, that was pretty dope. Who didn't turn their fucking phone off? Whose fucking phone is ringing?
That was easy, dude. Don't yell at him like that. He's sensitive.
So, I reached out. I was just like, hey, that was fucking awesome. I really liked what you guys did. And they were super cool. Easy actually stood there and talked to me for like 15 fucking minutes, which I'm not used to again because where I came from, the bands were assholes. Nobody talked to each other. Nobody really cared.
Where are you from?
Well, originally New York and then New Hampshire. I lived in New Hampshire for a long time before I came here. And the music scene in New Hampshire is basically cover bands, and that's it. You don't really have a whole lot of originals. And the original bands that were there, they were good, but it was few and far. There was like 2 original bands where I was. So, besides the band I was in, and we couldn't get a show anywhere because we were too heavy. So, getting a show in that area didn't work. But wound up going to a couple more Embracing Goodbye shows, and I met Chris Roy out there 1 time or 2 times when he was pushing buttons on lights and things.
I was flipping switches.
Thank
you very much.
And then TakeHeart started, and they hit me up. I had a recording studio that I just opened, and I talked to them about doing a test run with everything, which the second we got in there and got everything set up, the board exploded, and we couldn't do anything for a couple hours until I can get a new one. So it was a whole process of getting everything, and that stuff never came out because it just didn't work. But I guess, fast forward a few years, and Easy came into the shop that I work at. Shout out to Double Deuce Tattoo. Am I doing it right, Mike?
Yeah, that's it.
Right,
Shouts
cool.
out Double Deuce.
Oh, shouts out.
Zane, my boy.
Shouts out to Kip.
Yeah.
It's cool. I'm just kind of hanging out listening. Well, you guys were on a podcast. That's really neat. I was checking it out, and you guys did really good. I don't really sound like that. God. So Easy Cam was working with me at the shop for a little while and talking about putting this back together, and I was like, I'll play drums, and he was like, hell no. And I was like, all right, that's cool. So after about 6 months of going back and forth, he was like, why don't you come and hang out and play some music? And I did, and it was a good click right off the bat. So I was like, yeah, let's do this. And they were like, yeah, let's do it. We don't like you at all, but it's cool. No, I think we all get along just fine. But then Mike showed up. And
Fuck you guys, dude. I'm the fucking glue, man.
Just because you are basically semen does not mean that you're glue.
He called him cum. He called him cum.
Sticky. So yeah, then they're like, yeah, we're gonna bring this other dude in to come see how he is, and it was Mike, and
He showed up to like 2 practices.
yeah, 2 practices in like 4 months.
I'm a very busy guy.
Busy my ass. So I mean, he was all right. I didn't know how I felt about him at first because he was, he's young. He doesn't really know how to talk to adults. So,
Dude, I do the best I can with what I got.
But then actually we hung out one night after practice and actually had a chance to sit down and talk, and he sucked my dick for a little while, and I was like, all right, he's okay.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And then I was pretty excited. We got to really get some cool stuff written right off the bat, and then tried to learn a couple of songs that I had a hard time learning, but
all of them.
We're here now, and we're trying, and we're doing it.
So how long ago was
6 months ago?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
How long ago did we start jamming? 6 months ago, maybe?
Oh,
January-ish, yeah.
January is when, yeah.
Yeah, it's about 6 months, I guess.
January of last year.
The best part about
No.
is that they can't hear us when we talk shit about them.
Is that when?
Like
Is that when you guys decided to put the band back together, or?
It just decided.
It is decided. No, I wanted to, man. I mean, when Jesse and Cody quit, Andrew's like, yeah, I'll stick around, and we just couldn't get nothing off the ground, so he bounced too, And Jesse's everybody's doing their own thing. He's doing Bronze Age. Shout out if you like to go hear good rock and roll.
Pop punk.
Pop punk.
Shout out Bronze Age.
Bronze Age. Shout out.
Shout out.
But no, when they left the band, it just at a terrible point in my life. It kind of was like, oh, wow, that's a lot of shit Sunday I'm having to shovel down. Thank you for adding a cherry. I didn't know if I needed that on top of this, So it was rough, and you try. I started working at a tattoo shop with Tooch, and
Shout out.
yeah, Tooch was like, I miss you playing music. I was like, if I could find a Christian bass player and a Christian drummer, I'd do it right now. I want to write, I love playing music. He's like, I'll play. I was like, you kind of missed that first part.
Missed half of that,
I love you. You're my dude. But yeah, it's kind of a thing. He's like, well, you go to places, you tell people you love them. I ain't a Christian, but I like what that is.
You need somebody to smile and wave in the back. That's what I do.
Yeah. So I was like, well, we'll try to talk to Roy. Roy's like, you know what, man? I don't care anymore. We're going to write the lyrics. It's going to be about what we want to say. If people can support that and not be degenerates on stage, we're fine. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah, because one thing you hear a lot of people, I like to be in that band, I like to be in this band. Until you're in a band with them, you don't know. Because there's not a lot of coddling or passive-aggressive nature around here. No, there's not a lot of people who could honestly play bass and drums and TakeHeart, not because musically.
Just because we're dickheads.
Just because we're
Chris Roy and Easy are two of the hardest people to be around I've ever met in my life. But I, too, am also one of the hardest people to be around that I've ever met. And I don't even really know them.
But
so the fact that they put up with it is fucking crazy.
Yeah, but I love people, but I don't like just stupidity. Not even ignorance. You can't help being ignorant about stuff, but when you're just dumb and you're trying to get me to convince and pat you on your head because you're saying dumb things, I don't have it in me. I don't. I'm dumb. I can't do it. Just can't do it. So, but yeah, they jumped in. We wrote some stuff and it stuck. I'm like, well, this is what it's going to be now. Let's do it.
It all happened really fast too.
Yeah.
Like we were jamming one day and then the next day we were playing a show. It felt like really.
Yeah,
We were all like thirsty to play a show, to say the least. We were all starved to death to play a show, and yeah, it seemed like it couldn't come fast enough, and yeah, now it's starting to line back up again. So it's awesome.
Anything, Roy?
Nope.
Chris Roy, add something to that.
I am. I'm talking a lot. Y'all just can't hear me.
Honestly, that doesn't help me.
I know.
Chris Roy, what launched you into music?
Your mom.
Oh, man, my mom does not support my music.
Shouts to Mike, Mom.
Yeah, shout out Amy if you're listening to this, which I know you won't. I do love you, believe it or not.
What's your mom's middle name?
Jones, or what was her maiden middle name? Or her?
Jones. Okay.
Maiden middle name. What, she changed it when she got married?
Yeah, that's what most normal people do.
They changed her middle
You
name.
don't change your middle name.
You take your last name and slide that into your middle name, and
Okay.
your last name becomes whoever you just married.
Who the fuck are you?
Dude, welcome to the South. I don't know. That's how I was raised.
Who's ever done that? I've never heard of
My
that.
mom's maiden name was Amy Dawn Jones, and then when she got married, it became Amy Jones Evans. Does that make sense to you?
She got rid of her middle name?
Yes.
What?
She made her
I've
original.
never heard of that. I don't think anybody has. You're the only one.
Have you never heard of that?
No.
That's what my wife did.
Bro, I don't know.
My wife was
That's
Mary
not a
something
something.
Rock. I'm sorry, I forgot your last name. Your middle name. But then she became Mary Rock Evans. I love you. I don't know.
I love you. I don't need your middle name.
It's just digging deep.
Have you ever called anybody in their entire life by their middle name? Unless it was like your friend, like Travis, whose first name was like Chancellor, and he's like, yeah, fuck that. Call me Travis.
Old Chancellor Johnson over there.
Chancellor Travis Johnson.
Bitch, I'm sorry. Unless he gets married.
And then
No,
he
dude,
loses
the
that
guy's
job
name
name.
never changed. It's always. Are you guys kidding me right now? Y'all never heard of that?
Literally just you.
Answer me this: if it's two dudes that get married,
I'm
changes
gonna
their
go ahead and
name?
stop you. I don't fucking know. I love the fact that two dudes can get married now.
But who changes their name then?
That's up to them. Completely up to them.
And do they drop their middle name?
Dude, one of them does, I suppose.
I
I don't know.
think-
They might keep it.
I
If
think
you wanna
somebody
hyphenate
told
your
you
name.
that how it
Hyphenate
goes.
it?
Yeah.
You can do,
Juco,
dude. It's not. I'm not
Amy
the government. I
Jones.
fucking hate those people. They
Sean
can do
Brock.
it. You can do whatever you want to do, man.
I think somebody told you, okay, look, when you
No,
get married.
literally everybody I grew up around, that's exactly what they did.
I don't think so.
Four Oaks.
Four Oaks. Shout out to Four Oaks, North Carolina. There's been a lot of really good bands birthed from there, and great musicians.
Birthed. They've birthed.
Oh my God.
So basically, what happens is you lose your middle name. You don't know words.
If you're okay, so when a man and a woman fall in love,
they lose middle names.
Mike.
no.
Mike, have you seen that fan right there?
Yeah,
You should stare at that fan. Check, count that blade. How many blades are in there?
there's 4 in there. I saw it when it was
No,
turned
it's
off.
moving really
You
fast.
got to count them all.
When a man and a woman get married, say
Oh,
you're
God.
a dude and I'm a chick.
You know that
I'm going
elevator
to give you the
music?
benefit of the doubt.
Mhm.
Your name is
Break.
Steven
Yeah.
something.
That's what we should do.
Yeah.
They don't
My
have
name
to
is
hear.
Michael Ross Evans.
Right.
When I married you,
Come
my
on in,
name would
Nick. Let's
become
do it.
Michael Evans Tucci.
No, that's so wrong, dude.
Are you serious?
We're
Yes.
sorry, we're having
crazy. I
technical
can't believe we
difficulty
never
right
talked
now.
about this before. Well,
There
that's
is
what
a
we're talking
plague of dumbassness that has fallen into this room. We are currently trying to get it out of the room, and it may
I'm
have.
done. You guys are now
Yep.
being.
And the vents have come on, and now okay, we're good. Thank you.
You guys are good. I explained it to Tucci. Everything's good.
Fantastic.
You didn't explain shit except for your weird way of thinking how this goes. This does not happen in real
We're gonna
life.
have another
It does.
technical difficulty.
Yeah, you can cut all of this.
You can cut my stupidity
Like,
right
there's a
out.
part of me right now that wants to like completely engage with Tucci and be like, I really want to make you understand this.
Oh
part
no,
of
it's
me
not that I
like, you were
don't
live,
understand.
gotta
I'm just
stop.
saying it doesn't happen.
It does.
Somebody lied to you, dude. You've been lied to your
My
whole
parents
life.
are liars. Bill and Amy, you're liars.
Don't tell. I don't support that.
No,
Wild Bill.
no.
Wild Bill
My
did not
dad
find
tells-
me.
Wild Bill does tell the truth sometimes.
Yeah, Wild Bill
I
does.
hope Wild Bill's drinking a natty light like I am when he listens to this.
Ugh.
And that's why we drop middle names.
Shouts out Natty Light.
The views
Not in this house, motherfucker.
The views of Michael Evan does not directly reflect TakeHeart.
PBR
No,
for
dude,
life.
PBR for life.
Shout out
Oh,
PBR.
Pabst Blue Ribbon is the best beer ever.
It
but,
won a
But
blue
they
ribbon.
don't have
One
they don't have
fucking
25 fluid ounce cans in a 3-pack for $5.99. Pabst, I love you. You gotta
No,
you,
you-
gotta
you-
step
you-
up your game.
No, you can just go buy them for $1.50.
Yeah.
Pabst, I love you. You gotta step up your game. I want that 3-pack.
I heard they're changing their middle name.
They get the Pats get married.
I'm looking for that Pabst 3-pack.
Pabst Ribbon Bush now.
Man, don't put that on them. I'm ready for Pabst Moonshine. Have you guys seen that?
It's
Chris
whiskey.
Roy was telling me
It's
about
whiskey.
Technically, it's whiskey. They age it for what, like
A day.
5
5 days.
5
days.
seconds.
5 days.
5 seconds in a barrel so they can legally sell it as whiskey. It's actually moonshine.
They're doing a
Me
PBR.
and, me and Chris
PBR
Roy are going
heavy.
to make a lot
You
of
seen
bad
that?
decisions that week.
What?
PBR heavy. So 6.5% PBR or something.
Sounds delicious.
It's a blue can.
I don't know how I feel
I don't
about
know.
that.
I just love original Pabst.
But shout out to Steel Reserve Heavy,
Oh,
the Big Cobra.
Under chicken, man.
Oh,
Shots
Thunder
of
Chickens
cans.
is on. That's a malt liquor. That's a different thing.
That's a wine.
It's a malt liquor. It says it on the bottle. Malt.
Thunderbird is a wine. bro.
Malt liquor. It's right at the neck of the bottle.
We're not
So-
alcoholics, I swear to God.
We don't go to meetings.
No. Who goes? Anyway,
Yeah.
music.
Yeah, we do that sometimes.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I know.
In between,
You're a band.
in between the
Sometimes.
beats, yeah.
Sometimes. So how many? I know you guys premiered, and did you guys premiere one new song?
No, we haven't.
No,
I
At
have
the
not.
last show?
4.
Oh yeah, we played 4 new
Citrus
songs.
wine
Oh, okay.
with natural flavors. It's a wine, not a malt liquor.
I'm buying a bottle. I'm bringing it over.
It's right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, you can't see the whole bottle. There's
We
nothing at
played
the
4
neck.
new songs at the last show.
Thank you. Thank
We
you.
played 4 new ones.
Yeah.
We played a little bit of everything from everything the band's ever written in that set as well, with 4 new songs. Kind of paid ode to everybody that's been in the band, I guess.
Yeah.
Jesse, Coffee, Cody. I love you guys. Y'all
Shouts.
are my friends. Yeah, shouts to you guys. Y'all have always been my friends. I love you guys.
It was cool they come out. You know.
Yeah, everybody showed up. Like, everybody that's been in the band showed up. It was really cool. It was nice, full circle, I guess you could say. To see everybody that's
a wine.
been in the band and still support the band. There's no bad blood between
No, stop.
anybody. That's
Stop.
really
No.
nice. So,
Are we going to have to separate you two?
yeah, dude, put Roy and Easy on the other side of the room. Jesus Christ. I thought I was going to be the problem coming into this.
You are.
You
the
are
And
problem.
I'm
the
fucking
problem.
leading
The
the
problem.
charge right now to a really diligent conversation.
I thought you were answering the question.
I was. While you guys were yelling at each other.
Whatever,
You
man.
guys suck. But Paul sucks. But
Does that mean new music like getting recorded?
yeah,
Maybe.
that's
That's what the
kinda
plan
in the
is,
works.
hopefully.
We'll see. We'll see.
We're definitely gonna
You
release
don't want to
something.
divulge anything?
Nah.
I'll probably quit after the night, so let's see what happens.
I'm gonna listen back to this like, oh no.
We got 4 songs down. We're looking to do one more. We might be throwing a bone towards you guys and give you
What's
something
the
new to
Mike's
punch
throwing
yourselves.
bones at dudes.
I will
He
throw a
does that
bone.
often.
Mary, I love you. I will throw a bone.
Sorry. It's called a bum
Have you
line.
guys started? I'm assuming Black Sabbath.
That's definitely in the discussion. Yeah.
Oh,
A couple different we more or less
Seems
want
like
to
you
go
got
for.
connections.
We all grew up loving punk rock, old school
Mhm.
hardcore. So that like Black Plate is the best recording studio around here, hands down, bar none. And they give you a really really polished product. We're looking to kind of do something I think in the very just gross,
noisy.
noisy, just 4 dudes in a room playing loud ass fucking rock and roll.
Live recording.
And-
Yeah, just really, everybody's got their amp in the room. It's just loud. Everything's bleeding over.
Yeah, it's
Um,
not going to be something
We've definitely
polished
discussed.
or you want to sell. You know.
Yeah, we definitely discussed that with them. We've discussed it with a couple of different people, and yeah, we're in the process of that right now. So
Figure it. And also with me and Mike being so closely associated,
yeah,
you know, and a part of Black Plate, we were like, honestly talking about going someplace just where we can, you know, be the girl on a date. We don't have to do the work or be a
Oh,
part
yeah,
of,
yeah, yeah.
you know, and not that we have to work there, but you feel obligated when you're recording at a studio you work at, you know, that maybe you want a vacation. Let's go have a vacation and record.
yeah,
You know, so there's a lot of stuff in there. We don't know what we're going to do.
we're swingers.
Yeah.
Would
Mike
you have
does.
another place in mind?
Not yet.
No, not really.
Oh,
My ass hurts.
I know.
But
too,
if you
this-
are in a metal band and you're looking to record somewhere, Black Plate Productions
It works.
is the tits.
I think they've been brought up on every single episode of the
Yeah.
podcast. So.
Man, I've known John for a long time. Me and him have been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
Garrett, I've known Garrett way longer than I've known John.
I've known
Those
John.
guys have put
Shout
all
out
the work
Garrett.
in.
Shout out
And
Garrett.
they put out.
Look
yeah,
at the
shouts
head
out
on this
Garrett.
mother.
Squirrel, I love you, but yeah, they put the work in. They've I wouldn't. Yeah, they've gotten really good at what
Yeah.
they do.
What's
Master
Benji's
Secret.
place? Or does he have a
Benny has Palm Reader recording.
bomber? Is friends with Tooch.
Yeah.
Tooch has recorded with the guy. You know,
He's
so
awesome.
it's North Carolina. No matter what it's
He's
going to
played
be, it's
with-
going to be
he's
about
played Valiant,
North
right?
Carolina. He was the
He
Valiant.
still does.
He's
Yeah.
in Valiant Thor. You know, there's a ton of talent in
Shouts
the
out
state.
Valiant Thor
Yeah, shouts out.
And Benny.
And Benny.
and Benny. Fucking, I don't know you, but I love you, man.
Where are they out of?
Wilmington.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's, I recorded out there a couple of years back, and it was probably one of the best recording experiences I ever had. Just a really cool place, chill vibe. Benny's the fucking man. I mean, he's just that dude. He's a goofball, but he gets shit done. So it's awesome. Good place, good vibe.
And plus, we've all been in bands, and I love this. I think we all do it. We hang out, and we have a good time. But as far as that, Dreams of Grandeur, let's get this recorded on tape so it's super clean and polished, and we're going to put it up and do a release of blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be released. We're going to put stuff out. We hope people like it, but the whole industry standard and my standard and desire don't match up. And I don't think it does with any of us, you know.
Come buy merch.
Yeah, definitely by March. We have a store. We look like a damn mall kiosk when we set up right now. And
We
I
have a
love
couple
it.
of things.
And that's because of Chris Roy. He's a DIY. We do it in house, you know.
He does a damn
I
fine job.
don't do it in my house. I do it in my barn.
And that's on your property. It's your
That's
house.
not in my house.
If I was there, yeah, it'd be on your property, and I could break into your barn. Would that
It's
be
a
breaking
carriage
into your
house.
It's got a point.
No, it'll be buried into the barn.
Okay. Semen ticks.
You're a semen tick.
Anyways,
I don't know what they're talking about.
Samantha.
Nobody ever
Nobody
does.
does.
Oh,
They've been
semen
friends for so
ticks.
long. They have weird words. They
Semen
We
ticks.
really do. Was
Yeah.
it like 16 years?
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
You should play what is a catchphrase with us. We'll rule you, and you'll never know the clues. Like name the Antichrist on TV.
Oprah.
There you go. See, you wouldn't have got to Oprah that quick, but that's what we know.
Okay.
I played
Okay.
Never Have I Ever with them one night. Or actually, we played Circle of Death one night. It was me, a couple of friends I knew really well, about as well as I knew them. We played Circle of Death,
at my friend's house. They're all drinking, having a good time. And they just start going at each other, and they're bringing up shit that we didn't, had never, like in a million years.
Like
when
no
you're like,
one-
never have I ever, blah blah blah. Roy is like completely just directing that towards Easy, and everybody's like, yeah, we've never done that. And Easy's like, I fucking have.
That's me.
And the same thing with Roy. Roy's like, yeah, I definitely did that one time.
We
But
need to make new stories.
I won't go. I won't go too in depth with that because.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Those are
I
fucking-
appreciate that.
If you guys ever get lucky enough to play Circle of Death with us, you will hear all of them.
No,
But that's the only way, I guess.
I've known Roy long enough that when we do road trips, and you've listened to podcasts and you've listened to songs, it gets to a point that you look at me and go, "You want to do insult chest?" And it's like chest. It's a
very loose interpretation
yeah.
of chess.
It's strategery.
No fucking strategy in it.
Basically, you bring up the most painful, hurtful thing anybody has done that he's done, and I'm like, "Hey, you remember that time when you da 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 da?" And he has to take that, and he's like, So then he attacks back with something.
And we're not talking about like normal shit.
No.
We're talking about this shit that no one else knows but me and him.
like things you should talk to your therapist about.
Yeah,
That's usually the first move, and it's
Yeah.
friendship. What can you do?
eternity.
Don't stop. But yeah, but we're a band. We play shows. Y'all should come hang out. We're probably going to offend you if you. What's great, what I really like about the dynamic we have right now is we announced at the last show that we're not like a Christian hardcore band anymore, and people took that really well. We write lyrics about life, and I think Christ is the answer in that, and that's my point of view writing. Roy does the same thing, but they're good jams. So we're just heavy and crude and mean enough that if you're a Christian, you're probably not going to like it because we cuss too much and we drink, and we love people that we don't try to change. And then if you're really hurt by church and Christianity, you're probably not going to like it because I say Christ is dope and I love you. So it's great. It's a good thing to piss a lot of people off.
It's weird.
And then there's a small market who are just cool people who love us. And if you're like those kind of people, come to shows and have a good time. I don't.
Okay, I gotta
What to
ask.
say?
There's one song Nick and I were debating on it. I don't know if it's new or old. Is it? It starts off, I'm pretty sure, by screaming. It's either sick, 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 or
No, it's
six,
six.
six.
No, it's
Is
definitely
it six.
Yeah, me and Tooch wrote
Okay.
that one up.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It starts
our fault.
It starts off with a chant of 666.
Okay.
And then Roy proceeds to say,
I don't remember. My ass hurts really bad right now.
That's a good one.
The devil will get you like that, man.
He comes in hard.
Yeah, literally every time.
It's your lyrics.
"Oh, I thought you were right."
It's your lyrics.
Oh my God, this is what we go through.
I don't even know what he says. to be
No, but
completely
I
honest.
do 666, and then Roy goes in between the chants, and it's usually like it's the mark of the bitch, which is get stitches in your whole Coven can blow me. 666.
I just repeat it.
Yeah, you hear what I said. Fuck your morning star. You know, basically, it's just anger of how pop culture, the occult, and Satanism is, and it's cool to have a fucking Baphomet with his tits out wearing yoga pants.
He did be having his
Yeah.
tits out a
He
lot.
has his tits out all the time, and that's like, you get a high five for wearing that dumb shit, you know? And then you say, you know, I love you, Christ loves you. Well, I ain't, and then that's an attack. You know, you got a shirt that says Christ is a cunt on it, and people are high-fiving. And I say that Satan's never been a god. He's kind of a bitch ass who was a doorman in heaven. And if you read any theology, God didn't cast him out of heaven. God snapped his fingers and said, hey, kick that motherfucker out. And an angel went and threw his ass out of heaven. You know, so it's like they try to do this huge playing field where everything's equal, good versus evil. And I love fucking people. I don't. Yeah. I love people. That's a versatile word. Anyways.
You probably could have said I fucking love you.
Thank you, Touchback.
Yeah, that would work.
But I mean, I love people at the core, and I don't care. You do you, and when I'm aggravated and hateful, it's not really not personal as much as it's the theme of what I get mad about. So if you write that stuff, I still love you. You're a soul. When I see you, you know, I'm going to see you like a child of God, whether you say there is no God. Your perception does not bother me or change how I'm going to love you about it. But at the same time, it's something I do love, and it's something I think is life. And to have to walk around every day and everything you look at is something pissing on that. And if I actually say something, then, you know, I'm offensive. You know, we're not guaranteed. when we broke up last time, it happened so quick. You know, I didn't know the last show was our last show. You know, so this time I was like, man, I don't care. I don't give a damn. You know, at least I'm going to say it in one song. You got everything else. You got freaking witches putting symbols on their cabinets at shows, and it's dark magic. And it's, oh, yeah. No. Okay, I believe Christ is answered. Fuck all that noise. And you don't have to take it, but it's my opinion. And even through all that, it starts off with that, saying that, and then it moves into saying, hey, I believe you're loved. I believe there is hope, because grace is free. And I don't have the answers, but I have grace, and I hold on to that. You know, it does start angry, and it starts like people going, a good friend of mine, and he goes, were you saying 666? I was like, yeah, that's what the song is. He's like, okay, you know, it is one of those things, but God forbid you make people think or have a conversation, you know, not an argument, but a conversation. Say your point. Say my point. Enter it, not trying to change the other person, but saying that's a human being with a personality. Let's see how they're living. You know, I'm fine with that.
I
So.
can definitely vouch for Easy with that. I met Easy when I was 16, 17 years old. Used to go see EG. Always has been very receptive of anything me. You know, always been very sweet, kind man to me. And I still do, but used to really look up to Easy, especially before I knew him as a person. You know what I mean? Like, he was just Paul, Travis, Patrick, Brian, Casey, all those guys. They were like gods amongst men. And I used to go see them play. And then you get to know them, and you're like, oh, they're just people. And even, you know, I've never been a very religious person ever. But, yeah, Easy's always set an example of not just being what it's like to be a religious person, but what it's like to be a good person. And I've always looked up to that and admired that about him, and tried to mold certain parts of my life around the way that he treats people and the way that he interacts with people. And it's really nice to have a friend that you can look up to and kind of try to live your life not like them, but hey, they're doing the right thing, and you can tell they're doing the right thing because Easy's just an honest, good person. So, and I can say the same thing about Chris Roy sometimes, but
don't lie to the people.
Chris Roy is always like, okay, so they're like the devil on my shoulders. Every time I come up with a fucking situation where it's like, punch that dude in the face, hug that fucking guy. Chris Roy is like, dude, just fucking hit him. He's being an asshole. And Easy's like, don't do that, man. Go over there and just tell the guy, hey, it's alright. I understand you're not as smart as most people.
That's pretty accurate.
That is pretty accurate. But see, I
I've
people
had
on
that-
my shoulders is two Easies, and they both say, punch that motherfucker.
Don't let me see him punch you.
Oh, yeah, that's not a good time for anybody. Yeah.
But you know, it's a shocking first line. I like it. One of the new songs, and Tooch is like, man, that thing is so open for interpretation, which is great. That's what you want, you know, because one of the new songs says, every day I'm suicidal, and you act like that's a bad thing, you know, and that's going to hit people different. If you want to know my point of view, I'll give it to you, but it's not what the words are, to be honest. You know, I think whether it be how you are in fitness and health, that every part of everybody, you know, you got duality. You got something that wants to make you better. You got something that makes you worse, but they both feel good. You know what I'm saying? It depends on which side you're going to go to. And that side is like going to be constantly negative, dark, whether it be sin, whether it be salvation, whether it be stopping and doing drugs or doing drugs. You know, whatever's going to be the thing that causes detriment to your life, that you need to shoot that in the face every day, because it wakes up the next morning and it's right there with you. So every day I am suicidal, and you're going to try to talk me out of it, but this part of me needs to die, because it's not where I want to live. It's not where I want to do. You know, I'll keep staying alive, but this part of me, I'm staying alive. This part of me, it's got to get taken out. You know.
Is it mainly you two writing then?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, for the most part.
We do the lyrics.
Chris Roy and Easy.
Tooch did the bridge on one song. He helped me out because I hung a stump with it. He took some words and was like, yeah, let's do this poetry right here, buddy. I was like, come on. Because Mike's brought up my brother Paul, I find to be an amazing vocalist, and he writes. He picks every word means something. And it took me a long time to realize that, because he's my brother, you know? But he's a poet. And I say he's a poet and I'm a sledgehammer. I don't have time to really sugarcoat the words. I'm going to say, this is what I mean. Well, what do you mean by...
That was Avengers Endgame.
That was Avengers Endgame.
Yeah, sorry.
But, you know, different strokes. So I had one part that wasn't flowing like I wanted to. Tooch is like, you know you could say this, and if we sung it, I'll sing it, and it's going to be pretty. I'm like, sure. And I love it. It's a great part of the song, you know? So, but I'd say 99% is me and Roy writing vocals.
What about instruments?
Easy writes everything.
Easy's the playing bass.
Even the drum parts.
Playing bass in a band with Easy is the most intimidating thing I've ever done ever in my entire life. There you got it. Yeah, playing bass in a band with Easy is the most intimidating thing ever because Easy is between him and another guy I know, 2 other guys I know for sure, which he learned from both of them. But best bass player I've ever met in my entire life. And yeah, playing bass in his band is just like talking to your dad, where it's just like, yeah, show me what to do, and I'll just do it. Like, I'm not gonna question anything you say because you are way better at this than I. And
even though he does actually question.
Oh, that's just natural though. There's always a question to every answer you have. But yeah, it's just easy. It's like, hey, I wrote this part. Here's what you play. And I'm like, all right, cool. But what if I do it this way? And he's like, yeah, well, that's still fine. But that's what I showed you was the best way to do it. And I was
It's like, that's fine. But
and
don't
then
do that.
I go over full circle. I'm like, hey, I'm playing it the way you showed me too, because yeah, you're right all the time. But yeah, it's very intimidating playing. But Easy brings in a riff, and the way his head works is so fucking weird because he doesn't hear like a part. Like, oh yeah, here's my guitar riff. You be creative. When Easy hears something, he hears a whole song.
Is there a dinosaur in here?
Yeah, probably. Sorry about
It's
that.
a
I'll put it
train.
back in my pants, my bad. But
Fuck
when
you,
Easy hears a part, or he doesn't hear part, when Easy hears something, he hears the whole song. And he's such like just one of the most vision driven, like just hears it all, and he's like, here's what I'm thinking, and trying to voice that to people for them to understand it is very frustrating, I would say.
Yeah, but it's great because Mike can play me under the bus on the guitar any day of the week, you know? So when he comes and play bass, it's like, this is what I wrote. Here's my part. You know, mess around if you want, but this is what I wrote. You know, but I trust him. If he wants to change it, that's fine, because I want him to be the bass player. But there has been only one, the hippity hop. I was like, dude, you know what would be great is if you did this. And it's completely stupid to do on bass. It is.
I hate it so much. I do it every night, but I fucking hate it.
But it sounds, it's what's supposed to be there.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Yeah.
oh.
It fits the song. When I was learning how to play music, I had a mentor. It's like, just play the fucking song. Doesn't matter how good you are, anything. Just play the song. What's the song asking for? And no matter how bad I wanted to admit that Easy was right or not right, yeah, that part that he wrote was the part that just needed to be played. And Easy's Chris Roy's having a hard time standing up. Easy's an absolute monster when it comes to just hearing things that aren't actually there. And that's the crazy thing with music is, you know, like, you're just creating stuff out of thin air. It's sounds that you hear in your head that you're trying to project out for the world to hear, and whether you're actually ever
Pulling that off or not.
comfortable with what you're putting out or happy with it is complete. You never know, because you just hear things and try to put it out there. Easy's the best I've ever met at hearing that stuff and getting people to project that and put it out there. Whether he's happy with it or not, he's really good at it. I don't care what he says, because he's always going to be self-deprecating and just mean to me, but I love him. And
I'm nice to you.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
But
sometimes.
yesterday in the pool, you were really nice to me. But
It's because you let them use your pool.
but yeah, it's very cool being in a band with a guy like that. You just have so much stuff going on in there that can get it out, and then being in a band with people, you know, not take anything away from Teacher or Chris Roy, where it's just like, yeah, they can play their instrument and they know what they're doing, and they can take what's being said or being bounced around or what's going on in their head and project that out, and next thing you know, you got a song and everybody's playing their parts and everything sounds good and everything sounds cool, and you got a song and people like that. I guess I don't know. If nobody
We
likes
like it. If nothing
nobody
else.
else likes it, we fucking love it. So
I think what's cool about this band is everybody is allowed to have their input. You know,
Yeah.
nobody's ever shut down. If somebody says, hey, I want to try it this way, we try it that way. And then we all kind of see, do we like it? Do we not like it? And we all work together, which is, you know, that's hard to get even 2 or 3 people in a room and do something like that. But when you got 4 guys in here that may have different kinds of opinions on things or may not, whatever, and you're able to do that and all agree on it and be cool with it, it's kind of refreshing. You know, it's nice to be able to do that with other people. So
For sure. I always love when Nick and I will be writing, and he'll write something like, yeah,
Shouts to Nick, man.
Well, I don't know his shots, Nick.
He's laying in the corner right now.
I was like, yeah, why don't you try this? He's like, it's not gonna sound good. I'm like, why don't you just try it? And he does
So
like,
negative. I'm
he's
like,
like,
that shit
all
doesn't
right,
sound
you're
good.
right.
You gotta,
I'm like,
you
thank
gotta
you.
at least
Thank
try
you.
it. If you don't try it, then
Yeah.
how do you even know if it's gonna work or not? It might not work, but fuck it, you tried it.
I don't mind being wrong.
Yeah, you can be wrong, or you might. Tooch, what was it?
I'm always wrong. That's my wife.
I guess Send It, I guess, with
Yep.
the snare, where the snare's just on 1, 2, 3, and 4, like it's on every beat,
Yeah.
and we're writing a song. I was like, dude, you know, what'd be great is if you just
Played the song right.
yeah, just play your snare. He's like, what drum beat? I was like, dude, just hit that snare on every beat. Just keep the kicks going. Just hit the snare.
I didn't want to do it.
He's like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I was like, okay, just let's try it, man. He's like, okay, yeah, sure. And I love it. It's a great thing. It's
Yeah,
a
it
great
worked out well.
transition. You know? But yeah, put your ego aside and try things. And
Best way
this
to do
band, we do that all the time. And that's a wonderful
You
thing.
have to be completely egoless when you're writing or playing music. You shushing me right now?
It sounds like he shushed you the whole time.
Shushing you with a
Dr. Pepper,
Pepper
Dark
Berry.
Berry is shushing you.
Shouts out Dr. Pepper. Yeah, when you're writing music, you have to be completely egoless. You can't be afraid to listen to somebody else's band, and no matter how good you think you are, how good you actually are, how good you think your band is, whatever. When you're writing music, you know, perception is a son of a bitch, and the way that other people perceive music is completely different from you.
And let them play your instrument if they know how to play your instrument.
Yeah,
You know, if I'm playing something, I catch a stump, and Mike's like, no,
I
bro.
have no problem handing Easy my bass and Easy handing me his guitar and being
or
like, hey, let's
Tooch.
figure
Tooch
this
the
out.
same way.
Yeah.
That's one thing
Tooch
about.
is a hell of a guitar player. Don't let him lie to
He's a
you.
good vocalist, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Tooch is
I'm pretty good at it.
we give Tooch a lot of shit. He's good at everything.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah,
why we give him
okay.
so much shit. He's like, hey, I'm going to play everything on this, and we're going to record it at practice. So I was like, yeah, okay, well, whatever. You know. But, yeah, Tooch is good. We give him a lot of shit for it, but he's really, really
I don't
good.
really do much.
yeah, and if you're looking at tattoo, Double Deuce tattoo.
Double Deuce, go in there and see Tooch. He will stab you or give you a lot of stabs and put ink in there
Yeah,
for you.
he puts holes in people
I'm
or
trying to get him to
art.
stab my
Send me
nose
tattoos.
sometimes soon.
I do that.
Blank canvas.
Yeah.
I got
Blank
one.
tattoo.
We
I got
can change
one
that.
right
I
there.
did not do that one. I didn't.
Didn't do the rose?
No.
It says every rose has its thorn, but the fucking dude that tattooed it fucked up and put a comma in there.
It's
Or
apostrophe.
So it
He didn't
is.
put a comma. Fuck, sorry about that. But he put an apostrophe in there, so it says every rose has it is thorn. So yeah, when I was 18, me and my buddy were like, I'll pick out your tattoo and pay for it if you pick out my tattoo and pay for it. So yeah, he's got his initials in there. Yeah, it's super gay, but it's fucking cool.
But we're TakeHeart. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy has tons of shitty tattoos.
That's the truth. You work at shops, bro. It ain't nothing worse than a slow day.
That's the coolest
Slow day
tattoo.
at a shop.
I got some pretty
Easy.
cool
Want to get to the chair?
Yeah.
Sure, man. What are you getting? I don't know. Let's get there's an angel praying. He looks like he's wearing a gym.
Easy had somebody
Is it wearing a
tattoo
jersey?
itis on his fucking right hand.
It says it is.
No, it says itis.
Well,
Got the itis.
Itis will.
swell.
Swell.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. The coolest tattoo Easy has, though, is the nail here
Nail
on
here.
his wrist. I love that.
I did do
I
those.
don't.
though.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
Tooch did that.
not a big.
But that's Doug,
into
though.
that,
I'm
but,
sorry.
Like, if you're into that and that's your thing, like that is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
That was funny when he came up to me and asked for it. I was like, "Really? You really want to do that?" And he was like, "Oh yeah,
I'm
let's do
about
it."
it.
I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's do it.
The coolest tattoo I've ever seen though in my life is the Easy tattoo on the stomach.
Oh, yeah.
That's the coolest thing that anybody can ever get tattooed. If you
It's
get your
pretty
name
gangster.
tattooed on your stomach, 999,000
Right,
times out of a million, I'm just like, you are fucking, yeah, you're that guy. But you see Easy get to the pool to take that shirt off, it's got Easy written across the stomach, you're like, yeah, I ain't fucking with that guy.
Oh.
He will drown me.
Anything else you want to cover there, Nick? You've been quiet.
Nick, hit me with something.
Hey, y'all didn't know, but Nick, if anybody wants to do an intervention for Nick, I have seen paraphernalia in the corner over here. There was a glass and a rose, and now there's roses out of the glass. I don't know what's going on. It smells like cats in here. And
I'm in farting.
oh, okay.
We went to this burger place right before we came here.
Firebirds
Oh, yeah.
fired
Yeah.
real.
You know the place?
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yes.
Pretty damn good.
It's expensive.
Firebird, is that the one over in Mooresville?
Mooresville down there, yeah.
It's
Oh,
the
I, mean,
best.
it's, I don't live around here, I don't know.
It's a mile down the road.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I might have
It's
to
right
go
around
do
the
that on
corner.
the way home.
At the movie theater.
It's like $15.
Never mind.
Got shit in my hand.
If that
Money doesn't show me. Oh me, oh me, oh.
My jungle love.
Oh, yo.
I think I want to know you. Ha, what?
Yeah, I don't know that song.
You're too young,
Yeah.
dude. Too young.
We're too young.
That's the
How
problem.
old are you, Tanner?
18.
You're 18.
No.
Holy, dude, you don't
He's
even
like, no, motherfucker, I'm actually 16. I can't even
Yeah,
drive.
I'm
So, like,
17. I lied to get into the Midway every time. Fake ID. You
Shouts
think
out
I'm from
Midway.
Iowa? No, I'm not from Iowa. No, I'm 25.
Okay. Yeah, we
Still
are.
the youngest.
I'm the youngest.
Always wins.
I'm a baby.
yeah, literally.
Yeah, just let Easy and Roy
They'll
do what
mold
they want to me.
Like the Stooges would say. Goodbye. You ever watch Three Stooges growing
No,
up?
I'm not. I'm too young.
Thanks, Nick. I
Dude,
appreciate
I
it.
even watched Three Stooges growing
Yeah,
up.
you remember when they do goodbye?
Oh, we're done?
Yeah. I don't know.
My dad.
I'm waiting for another question from Tanner.
Questions from me. Come up with your own questions.
Questions
Jeez.
for Tanner?
You act like I'm the one running this
It's
podcast.
your podcast.
Fuck. Put it on
We already
me, bro.
did. We questioned
Put it on
Tanner like
me.
right in the beginning. We're like, what the fuck is the name about?
I'm just glad like Tanner wore a shirt that fits this time. We did the black plate one. He's wearing like a medium. Like,
I love doing that. Though.
Yeah.
Makes everybody so uncomfortable that they just.
Making him
What's
blush.
He's blushing.
Was I seriously? No, it's hot
Dude,
in
you-
here.
you
I don't
always
have a
wear tight
fan on me,
shirts.
Izzy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Why the fuck?
Hey.
Dude, I haven't had it all day.
I don't fucking care.
I don't fucking care, dude.
You know what?
Hey,
I sweat
well, no,
balls.
really quick. Everybody stare at Tooch, because he's on a fan. He's like literally,
Killing
you
it.
could.
Yeah, that was right.
Shoes
Yes.
off.
Yeah, he's got some shit going on. Is that your flip flop?
Yeah, it's
I'm
all
putting that in my
my
butt.
I like how almost everybody's wearing flip flops in here.
I don't believe in flip flops.
But you know what? That's
They
great.
I
exist.
don't. I've never owned a pair. I've never worn a pair, and I never will own or wear
I don't like
a
the
pair.
You have
sound they
ugly
make when you
feet.
walk.
I just
Don't like
okay. Turn the mic off. I have fucking a really like hard phobia with like toes. Like it just freak me out. Like dudes
Touch
that are
them.
like
Touch them
dudes
with
that are
your
like
toe.
yeah I'm like
Yeah,
super
go.
into like licking girls' toes. I'm like you are fucked in your head. Yeah, don't
Come
fucking
on.
touch my feet. Like, that shit freaks me out.
My
Chris
feet are
Roy's toes are
clean.
like all gang. Like he looks like he can
It
grab
does.
you with his feet. That freaks me out. He's just
Oh,
got
yeah.
flat feet. That also freaks me out.
For
You
some-
guys'
for
feet,
someone
I
that
hadn't
hates
observed them
feet,
enough
you
because I try not to
study
look at
hard.
them.
I
Get
do.
into
I
it.
pick up things with my feet. all
Yeah,
the
that's
time.
fucking weird, man. Toes freak me out. They just shouldn't be there. I feel like it should just be a club at the end. I don't know. I don't know if that would look better or worse, but
It's floppy. It's floppy.
It's floppy. Is it flippy?
it's a flip flop, dude. Now I'm
See?
touching where your feet live.
He's giving it
I-
back.
Yeah, toes freak me out. So if you're listening to this,
Put your
and
toes
you
on.
try to come put your
toes
fucking
on.
toes on me, I'm giving you a fair
Next
warning right
TakeHeart show, the first person to put their toes on Mike gets $20.
From Tooch.
Shit,
From
I'm taking
Tooch,
that
yeah.
offer.
now. I'll put my fucking feet on myself, dude.
Who did these for you?
Easy, man.
I do.
Easy? Okay.
Zane,
Fucking
shout out to Zane. He drew them.
Yeah, he did draw.
The guy who works with Tooch.
He made me look Chinese though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, have you looked at yourself lately?
That's me right there.
Is
That's
that like
Chris
a
Roy.
print or something?
Yeah.
Chris Roy's getting arrested. That was
It's a
originally
print.
what we were going to do.
It's a print on a air release material. It has holes in it, so
Yeah.
it doesn't keep
I
it.
would love to.
sick.
I would love to get one of those.
I like that.
My cat.
Tooch like has his real tattoos on his arm, so it's easy for
Yeah.
the most part. Like Tooch has not that exact face, but a very similar face on his arm.
Yeah.
He's got cool tattoos. He's got like me and Tooch are really into horror.
The treble
movies.
cliff on his leg is my favorite thing, though. And it's like cut into him. It's dope. It's a good tattoo.
Yeah, Zane did the original drawings of them.
Say it like Zane said it though.
So I'm just gonna do these little cartoon versions of TakeHeart. So I'm just gonna do. I used to actually do illustrations for children's books. So I already know how to do it. I just need a couple minutes and a picture of somebody so I can go off of it.
That's really what he sounds like.
And then and then after I was done doing the drawings, I just kind of handed them to Tooch, and he put some color in them and added a little bit more, and then we sent it to Easy, and Easy made little things out of it for the little whatever they put them on, whatever they play their music out of. I don't really know what they're called. I think they're just they're boxes.
If you don't know, that is dead on Zane. That is, for those who don't know,
Go to Double Deuce, ask for Zane.
he's
That's
the best,
what
man.
you'll do.
He's
But then
the-
what'll happen is he'll be like, I really don't sound like that, guys. Like, I recorded him one day because I don't know, because he needed to know, and I kind of snuck up behind him and I said something, and he goes, Jesus Christ. I played it back for him. He's like, God damn it, I really do sound like that. I'm gonna go kill myself now. And it was just, I mean, he gets it, but he has earned the name Kip because I started calling him Kip from Napoleon Dynamite, and it stuck. And now he lives up to it. He actually started his when he started tattooing, he did an Instagram page for it, and it's Kip Tattoos. He also, his business cards say Kip on it. It doesn't say Zane. You know, he's really living up to the name. So we enjoy it. You
Great
know?
guy.
Life lesson right there. You know,
Take
Embrace
it.
be
Yeah.
who you are, embrace it, and stop whining all the time about things.
And if somebody's making fun of you with something, take that and own
Throw
it.
in the face with it.
Once you
Exactly.
once you own it, they can't use it against you anymore.
Violence
So
is
it's
the
totally
answer.
worth it.
True story.
Uh,
I'm taking a drink.
That's
Good for
fine.
it, man. I ain't mad at you.
I think we've rambled.
Thirsty.
We've rambled long enough. I'm good.
Thirsty.
Anything else you want to cover? Like favorite colors or whatever?
What is your favorite color?
I don't have one.
Oh,
Red.
wow.
Black.
What's
Red.
even
Black, yeah.
Red.
Black is all the colors.
I'm wearing all black, but red's my favorite color. Like if you had to pick, like, to be painted a certain color, it'd be red.
That's weird.
What kind of dumb shit is
That's
that?
a little weird.
I go with khaki.
Khaki?
Khaki.
Like, so brown?
So like my skin
Oh, yeah. So you,
Yeah.
you would
Stick
even
with it.
What a racist. Okay.
That's
Hey,
terrible.
you know what?
Oh, Jesus.
Do you guys record?
Practice?
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
We do like
Okay.
we do like pre-pro. We'll record songs so that we don't forget them when we're writing.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we forget a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, we party pretty a lot.
Dude, speak for yourself.
I party a lot. Yeah, when they're all saying like I like to party, they're all lying. They're all too old to party at this point. I really do like to party. Christopher, you're like 43 years old, man.
Oh,
It's a little rude. bro.
Reverse that. You're like what, 33 at this point?
31.
Oh, yeah, Christopher's
I think.
old. Easy's like almost. Easy, you're almost 40. You're 39.
that's messed up, dude.
I'm not 39.
He's not even
Close.
close.
I'm 38.
38.
Yeah, I'm old. I'm
Two
too
is
old to
what,
hang
you're
out with anybody who
34?
hears this.
24.
Definitely
34.
too old to date
24.
anybody who hears this.
Not even
And I've
34.
done nothing with my life. So,
Shut up, Easy.
yeah, you keep your head up,
Easy
follow
has
your
that-
goals.
Once again,
If you want to make your parents mad, you can call me. It's okay. I do family functions, you know.
There you go. You can throw that at me again in a minute. But
I'm talking shit to Easy on stab.
He's going to stab you.
he's not gonna stab me. Dude, he's
In
known
the
me way
neck
too long. You've
with
seen
a
me
knife.
flick Easy's boob way too many times. If he hadn't stabbed me by now, you're not going to.
That's because I was waiting for him to kill you.
Yeah, I'm going to kill him. But he's young and he goes through things.
Did you leave that in there?
He's
just
a
in case
dumb.
I die?
That's all in there. Okay. I do want to know, because I brought it up earlier, I want to know the swords.
They're mine.
Sword- Those are self-defense mechanisms.
Are they?
Yeah,
I mean, you
Easy-
gotta
it's
think,
not
if
a
somebody comes
mechanism.
in here and wants to start some shit, we'll fuck them up.
Yeah, if you don't have a bunch of fucking swords in your practice spot, fuck you. You're not a real metal band. We fucking go out and play Dungeons and Dragons in real life in the yard, because we have fucking 4 swords and we have I don't know what you call that thing. It's a baseball bat, but it's real short and it's got spikes on it. So
It's a spike club.
Spike Club, Easy said it best. Yeah, that thing will fucking kill you. They all will, as a matter of fact. The craziest one, hand me that one on the
Staring
edge
at the
there.
microphone
This is the
like
thing you
it's
hold in your
someone
hand, you
he's
punch
talking
somebody in the face with it.
I like it.
Check this out. You can like backhand somebody with that. Imagine getting clubbed in the mouth with that one time, or just like onto the side. Yeah, hardcore dance with this.
Come
all the
over
time,
with a
right?
hammer.
I don't often hand
Well, it
like
looks like something
weapons.
from Star Trek, right?
So I'm safe back here. You guys are not.
yeah,
Be
you
careful.
guys are fucked, but not.
I got my toes.
Good, yeah.
I got my
Just,
toes.
Mike,
just
can I
put
see
your
it?
toes in. He'll cut your
Can
toes
you
off.
see it?
Yeah,
Yeah, as long
try.
as it's
Mm-hmm.
That shit's crazy though. Trust into you, Chris Roy.
Batman, that bitch.
No, not my dick. Shouts out Paradise PD, greatest show ever. Yeah, that thing's crazy though. I couldn't imagine getting punched in the face with that. I wish people could see that. I'll put a picture of it on Facebook.
Anything else, you guys?
I like turtles.
Got any more questions?
Got any
You wanna answer?
interests?
Interests? Partying.
God.
Sleep.
I like to party. Chris Roy likes to sleep.
Money.
Chris Roy sleeps more than anybody I know. But not at the same time. He'll nap, so I take that as like, he'll take like a 15-minute nap. He's like, oh, I feel so much better. I don't know how he does that. That freaks me out.
napping?
I can't sleep for 15 minutes. If I sleep, I'm sleeping. Like I'm committed. I go all in. I'm down for like 8 hours. Last night, I mean, I went to bed like 6 a.m.
And you're an hour late to practice, so.
Yeah, well, it's definitely an hour late. Dude, I had to wake up.
No, we all had to wake up.
Feed her, get her ready for the day.
Feed the ducks.
Feed the ducks. Went to the Mexican restaurant without you guys.
That's fine. Speaking of which, I gotta go to the grocery store and find some lunch.
This is true.
You're not supposed to make it sound like normal people. We're supposed to sound like rock stars.
I'm not a rock star. I'm the anti-rock star.
We have people at the grocery shop for us. Dude.
If I had a kid, and they're like, I want to play an instrument, I was like, no, here's a book. You don't ever learn to play an instrument.
My favorite quote of all time is when Dave Grohl's talking about his daughter bringing home a musician one day, and he's like, I don't care if she ever dates anyone. Like, I don't know what I'll do if she comes home with a tattoo, find a pack of cigarettes, whatever. He's like, if she ever comes home a musician, I'm gonna pull that kid to the side and be like, dude, I will give you a fucking record deal if you never talk about dogs ever again.
That's fair.
It's because Dave Grohl's the man.
Dave Grohl's the coolest dude that ever lived.
Shouts to Dave Grohl.
Shout out Dave Grohl, you're the coolest dude that ever lived.
Foo Fighters.
I saw the Foo Fighters
Whoa.
on
Oh.
yeah, it's great. Best band ever.
Fighters of the fool.
I don't know, like,
All right.
Rock
Thank
and
you for
roll.
having us, Tanner.
Thanks,
Appreciate it.
Broccoli and Breakdowns. You guys, Tanner, Matt, you guys are the shit, man.
Matt.
Who the fuck is Matt?
I don't know who he keeps calling Matt.
It's Man. It's Nick Man.
Nick Man.
Nick, God!
Nick
You
Man.
suck.
Nick.
Nick Man.
That's
I
one
like
of those
that.
terrible names, dude. I'm horrible.
He
with
said it like
names.
3 times, and I kept wondering.
You can hit him in the face with that if you really feel. I'm so sorry.
He don't want to hurt somebody. Mike's already hurt him.
Yeah, I'm a fractured human being.
Why not?
I'm not a violent
Yeah.
person.
You can sit in the trigger chair if you need
Just,
to.
oh yeah, go sit in the
I
tree.
will put your balls in front of that bass drum now.
I'll do that every day, man. I gotta go pee so bad.
Alright, well let me.
I am swampy.
Yeah, there's dick in the face.
Swampy down here.
Feels like county jail.
Oh,